Hello and welcome back for our final segment of Across the Gulf Coast. We're going to wrap it up this month in Okaloosa County, the start of the 2018. It's hard to believe it's already 2018 next month. So that'll be, of course, Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. holiday. His birthday celebration is the, I believe, third Monday of the month. And as always, in the city of Fort Walton Beach, there's a big celebration, a parade, a rally, and some other stuff going along with that, with Dr. King's birthday. Joining me to talk about that is
Wale Lawal.
I had it right
there. There we go. You're good. You're good. Not a problem.
A few minutes ago.
You had so I'll give you credit because you actually had it perfect. Most people butcher it first, so you had it right. So you're good to go. So I'm Wale Lawal, and I'm here on behalf of the MLK Committee as well. So just to shed a little light on what we have in store for this year, and pretty much we're getting started. The main theme that we wanted to have this year is, do you understand the dream? A lot of times people have conversations about some of the higher level political issues that are going on, or what we want them to understand is that the focus of Dr. Martin Luther King was building unity, within this country. And that starts with understanding what the dream he had and how we should take that dream and kind of internalize it for ourselves, and how we can contribute, to that dream and to this nation. And what many people need to understand is that it starts with the community, your local community. If you look at the higher level politics and you're kind of forgetting about how to contribute to your community, give back to this community, and get involved in that sense, then you kind of miss where you can really influence. So we hope that as we do this yearly, and this is the 32nd annual celebration, so it's been going on. I'm fairly new. This is my first year here. I came in right on the 1st or the 31st. I came in January, and I got to experience that, and that was lots of fun, and get into March and go to the memorial program. So I was committed to being involved and helping out, so I'm here today. And
well, we appreciate you, being here to promote it, and you're with the Air Force too. So thank you very much for your service. We appreciate that as always.
Thank you.
So let's talk about the different events. You mentioned the march, and that's all the different things. But let's start chronologically with the oratorical art contest. Tell me what that is, and that's for the kids, right?
Exactly. So that's for the teenagers and the youth. The oratorical is a speech competition, and that's going to be focused around the theme that we mentioned, do you understand the dream? So I'm really interested to see, because that's an open-ended question right there. Anybody can answer it how they want. So I want to really see how those kids are going to engage in that topic, and I think the audience will too. So I'm happy about that, and of course it's going to go into an art competition related to the theme as well. And then the winners, of course, are going to get presented at the Memorial Day program following the oratorical and art contest. And the oratorical and art contest is set for January 6th.
Okay.
January 6th, 10 a.m. at Striving for Perfection Ministries. If you are looking for the address to that, a lot of the information we have will be on our website at Dr. Martin Luther King Jr. Celebration, as in DRMLKJR Celebration.com. Mouthful.
It is a mouthful, and we actually just had Striving on the segment right before you got here.
Okay.
Perfect timing there.
Yeah.
Okay, so if a kid do they need to sign up in advance, or they just show up on the 6th, or how do they do that?
So that's actually getting run through the schools.
Okay.
So if you are wanting to participate, if you want your kids to participate, make sure you go to the schools, tell them to ask their teachers, or whatever it may be, because that's how those are going to be awarded. Yep.
Okay, and so the memorial program, moving forward a couple of days there to the memorial program. What is that? Where does that take place?
So that's going to take place at Beulah First Baptist Church. That's going to be January 14th as well. I believe at 5:30 p.m. is when we have the time slated for. And of course, we're going to have a very exciting keynote speaker. We're just kind of finalizing those details now, and then we're going to go into the awards and just some of the remembrance of Martin Luther King Jr. So I'm excited about that event. I'll be personally hosting that as the committee chair for that particular program. So
you're actually emceeing it?
Yeah, I'm going to be emceeing it too. So you can see my face now and later on too. So double whammy.
Is there a cost to attend?
No cost at all for any of these events. They're absolutely free. We would just want to encourage the community to kind of come out and just support, engage in conversation, and let's build this community now so that we can take what we do here and maybe other communities might model it. Who knows?
Absolutely. So that's the 14th.
Yep.
You said rolling into the 15th, which is Dr. King's birthday and the parade.
Exactly.
Or at least a celebration of his birthday that Monday. Tell me about the parade and kind of what all happens that day.
Yep. So essentially how we're going to do the parade is we're going to all line up and it's going to start. The parade is going to start at, I don't want to misquote this, but it should start at the Fort Walton Beach Civic Center. So it's going to go from there, and it's going to go to Chester Pruitt Park. So that's where we're going to essentially have the march from the Civic Center all the way to Chester Pruitt Park, which is a little different than they usually did, but we wanted to make sure we accommodate for a lot of the organizations, some of the other things that are going on for that week. And what's going to happen is we'll have different organizations lined up, and then on the start of the march, they're going to march and represent their organization. And the reason I brought that up is just to encourage people, if you don't have an organization you want to join or anything of that nature, just find something to support, for that day. Martin Luther King was really big on building communities, building organizations that can grow teams. And, if you're there by yourself, we love the support, but, how much better that you're contributing to something, that's also giving to this cause. So why not do that if you can? But then we're going to have an after rally after the march.
Okay.
That'll be, like I said, at Chester Pruitt. We'll have, food there, activities, games, and fun like that, just to keep the event going, keep it live, keep the dream alive, I guess, if you want to say that. But that's ultimately how this celebration will work. 3 main events, heavy hitters. And
and you said that the first 2 obviously are free. People can just show up. So if you want to participate in the parade or the march and you want to, come out and participate, do you have to sign up? Do you have to do anything in advance or just show up on the morning of? Not
at all. Just show up the morning of. Like I said, if you have an organization, then you definitely want to reach out to us so we can make sure for safety issues and protocol issues, we have your organization lined up in order of how it works. But other than that, if you just want to come out, support, show some love, please do, and we'll look. Hopefully, you enjoy the program. So.
Absolutely. You guys, like I said, there's no reason not to come.
It's
free.
Exactly. It's free.
It's
free
a great
food.
Cause. It's a great reason to come out.
Great cause. Great way to build a community. Great way to get exercise in if you just want to go walking.
There you go.
There's just multiple reasons, or ways to skin the cat, I guess you can say, and mostly it's just to build this community and continue to support its efforts. So.
Well, thank you so much for coming on the show and sharing all that with us, and appreciate everything you do for this community.
Oh, thank you. Absolutely. Appreciate it. Thank you.
Absolutely. And thank you for joining us this month. Join us in 2018 as we take another look across the Gulf Coast.